This one I'm actually very torn about. Yeah, I should just declutter it, shouldn't I? But I like how it looks on me. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. Does this color suit me? And it's a very uninspiring, simple piece of clothing. I think it's time to part with this one. Hi guys, it is that time of the year again. We are going to do a summer-winter wardrobe switch around. In this video, I'm going to reorganize my wardrobe as well as my dresser, and I'm gonna get it ready for the autumn-winter season. It is already chilly outside, so I find myself looking for warmer clothing, and some of those are actually packed away. They are under the bed that you are currently standing on. And I also find myself in a situation where I ran out of hangers in my wardrobe, which means I have too many clothes. So I won't promise that I will be doing a big declutter in this video, but there will be definitely some items that will be leaving my closet. We will go through everything. I don't have an exact plan, but I imagine I will try on certain things and I will show you. Maybe I will ask your opinion about certain pieces, if I should keep it or not. Or maybe I will make a YouTube short about those. Make sure to check out my YouTube shorts. I have a lot of fashion related content there. If you like fashion videos, then those are definitely for you. And without further ado, let me show you what we are dealing with. So this is my wardrobe where the majority of my clothes are. In this section there is a short hanging rail where I have some pants, and then I have some tops and shirts which are more summer clothes. Down here I have my pants, then I have my sweaters, and I have some non-clothing items like a towel and a blanket cover, duvet cover. And here I have my loungewear and pajamas, mostly pajamas actually. And in the back is just some fitted sheets for my bed. So it's a bit of a mix. I also have all my belts in here, and they are a bit disorganized. You can't even see it, but it's a bit of a mess. So I'm gonna have to organize that and also figure out which belts to keep and which ones not to keep. I got a lot of belts from my mom during the move, and I need to figure out which ones to keep. And then this is the main area with the longer hanging section. Below there it's non-clothing related items, so we will not deal with that. But here are all my clothes, including special occasion wear as well, and some rarely worn pieces. And then up here I have jumpers, tops and t-shirts, and long sleeves. So as you can see, for example, the long sleeves, they didn't make it out from my closet for the summer season, even though I was not wearing them. And I already have some winter jumpers moved in here for the winter season. And we will have to see if this one can stay for the winter season. Then I have this dresser. I have a cardigan on top of it, which I couldn't hang because I didn't have any more hangers. And I have a jumper, which is new, which I got recently. I still have to wash it, but I wanted it to be part of my organization today so that I make sure that I have space for it. The top drawer is underwear, so I'm not gonna show it. The second drawer is like socks and tights and bikinis and swimwear. It is usually more organized than this. It's a bit messy this time. And then here I have my active wear, which is definitely quite messy. So definitely need to organize that, but there are things that I need to take out because they are summer things and there might be other things moving in. And then the final drawer, the bottom drawer, is just linens and towels. So that's non-clothing related items. So I think I'm just gonna take things out per category and then go through them like that. And then I also have here this box of things under my bed, which is full with winter stuff and items which have been in an archive and kind of on a break, not being worn, or kind of things that I was not ready to let go of and I wanted to keep. And I definitely will have to go through this as well. As you can see, there are some winter socks, but there are also like some clothing things which are not worn, and I wasn't ready to part with them, but maybe I am now. So let's see, let's go. I'm just trying to see what kind of categories do we have here and what is happening, and maybe just take everything out and put them into piles based on which category they belong to. Okay, so it's only socks here and some masks from COVID time and my ski pants. And then everything else, I have some winter dresses, some cardigans and jumpers, a lot of t-shirts that I definitely need to pare down. These are all like sentimental, related to events where I worked, related to countries that I worked with, but clearly I don't need this much. So maybe I am ready to let go of some of them this time around. And I have thick winter pajamas. I have one winter sweater or like jumper, one pair of pants, some winter tights, and also some like skiing stuff. I put all my long sleeves on my bed right now, and I think I might have to try all of them on to be able to make the absolute best decision on each of these items. So let's tackle the challenge of trying everything on. So this first pair is the one that I was wearing under my jumper today. This is a great layering piece and I like the color and it's comfortable. It's just this aubergine color and I like it, so I'm gonna keep it. It's definitely perfect for at home, also for layering. I can also wear it with a blazer. It's very versatile, so this is staying. This next piece is very similar to the previous one, just in a blue color, serves the same purpose. I got it at the end of the last winter season and most of these items are actually second-hand. I am going to keep this one as well. I used to love wearing red before I did the color analysis. I don't love it anymore, but I still like this piece because it's a very nice fit. It has a very nice knitted material and it is not such a bright red color. It's a little bit deeper. This is the only long sleeve that I have in a similar color scheme. Most of my tops, my long sleeves are actually quite fall winter colors, deep purples, blues, greens, burgundies, and it's just a different piece that it kind of makes my wardrobe a bit more versatile. This was one of the most worn pieces in my wardrobe last winter season. I love the color, I love the material, and I also like the style of it, this neckline, so this is definitely a keep. This one I actually got this summer at a clothes swap event, so I actually haven't worn it yet, so I definitely want to give it at least one season before I make a decision whether or not I'm gonna keep it. This one I also thrifted at the end of last season, so it's fairly new and I haven't worn it much, so this is definitely staying. I also like the color, but I also like the style. It has these bell arms, which may or may not be annoying when I want to layer, so let's see how I deal with it and how I can utilize this piece. This is one of the few pieces which is not second-hand in my wardrobe, and I tend to actually wear it a lot because it's a very versatile color. And I really like turtlenecks and I can combine them with blazers and other thick winter wear very easily. And this is the only top that I have in my wardrobe which is a lighter color, so I'm gonna keep it. Although I'm afraid it might be its last season as it's definitely getting a bit worn out. This is the second long sleeve in this similar color, but it's a very different style. This is another most worn piece from my last year's wardrobe, and it is definitely a keeper for now. I like that it has this little peplum, although I'm kind of in a love-hate relationship with it. Yeah, let's see this season how much I wear it. This is a second green piece in my long sleeves, and I got both of them at the same time at the end of last year, and both second-hand. And this is a similar style like the red long sleeve. I am just now noticing that it's quite loose in this area, but anyway, I usually tuck them into my pants and I wear them like that, so that should be fine. And otherwise, I like the color and I like the material as well, and it has little buttons here on the sleeve as well. This is the same long sleeve as my beige one, just in black. And I love me a black turtleneck, so this is definitely staying. And even if I decluttered it because it's getting worn out, I would replace it with another one because I want to have a black turtleneck in my wardrobe. This one I'm actually very torn about because I like the color and I like how it fits me, but it is very, very old and it's not a very thick. So it's rather thin. And it's probably also like polyester, so it's not very warm. So as much as I like how it looks, it might not be actually super practical in the winter when I want thicker pieces. Ideally, I would want something similar in the same color, which I think is very nice, but maybe in a better material and better quality. So what do you think I should do? Should I keep it until I find a replacement, or should I just get rid of it since I anyway have so many long sleeves that I will never run out? And yeah, I should just declutter it, shouldn't I? But I like how it looks on me. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm gonna put this into the maybe pile. This is the final piece from my everyday long sleeves, and there is nothing wrong with it. I like how it looks. I think it suits me. I think it's a good fit, and I do wear it sometimes as well. It's just nothing special. So what I'm gonna do is this one is gonna go into my wardrobe that I'm going to take with me to Hungary, and I'm gonna have it there when I travel home, so that I have some pieces there in the new house. This is gonna be one of those. Because it makes no sense to declutter it. I cannot sell it. I'm not sure anyone would buy it, even if I donated it to a second-hand store. So I might as well just use it as long as it's still in a good condition. Okay, next up are my sporty long sleeves. These are the ones that I wear not only at home, but also for doing sports as well as hiking. I don't have many of them. I have 5, 6 maybe. 5 or 6, let's say, depending on which category some of them go to, because some of them are more for skiing actually, and I think those are gonna be the ones where I might have to make some cuts because it's unnecessary to have 4 long sleeves for skiing, probably, maybe not. I don't know. I can also wear this for skiing, I guess. It's not the best color for me, but I got it as a present from Team Norway at one of the events where I worked with them, and it's a very nice branded piece, good quality. Definitely not my color, but I think it's very practical and I don't see a reason why I should get rid of it. This is also a keep, definitely a keep. This is also going into the pile of clothes that I'm going to take to my parents' place. This is a keep. This is a long sleeve for skiing, and you can wear it this way or this way. The question is, does this color suit me? I'm not so sure. I don't really have these bright colored clothing because I don't tend to like them. If I only use it for skiing, I have other options for skiing. Let's put it this way. So let me know, what do you think? Should I sell it or should I keep it? This is an underwear set for skiing, which I like more than this one, but I already have this one. I can also wear it for hiking, and these kind of things are very expensive. This one is definitely not something I could sell because it's a branded thing from an event. I think this is also gonna go to Hungary so that I can wear it when I go hiking with my mom in the winter time and use this as an underlayer. And if I go skiing, I can consider taking it with me, depending on how many days I go for. And I have one more pair of underwear for skiing, which I am keeping. Alright, let's try on the jumpers and cardigans. This is my latest addition to my wardrobe. I got this from a friend of my mom. She decluttered it from her wardrobe and I decided to keep it. I think it's nice, oversized. Usually oversized sweaters don't really look nice on me, but I feel like this is actually the good fit. This is an alpaca wool sweater that I got in Peru, so this is definitely sentimental, but it is starting to be worn out. It has been 6 years since I had it, but I'm going to wear it to death until it's falling apart. So it's still in a good condition, good enough for me to be able to wear it in public, and if that's not gonna be the case anymore, then I'm just gonna wear it at home, honestly. I love it. It's so soft and cozy and cute. This is a cashmere sweater from Uniqlo that I got as a present from the Swedish Olympic team a few years back, and I made a mistake of washing it on 30 degrees multiple times, so the neckline started to loosen up a little bit. It is not very well fitting anymore, unfortunately, which does bother me. And it's also not really my color, but it is a very nice soft cashmere sweater. So I'm like reluctant to part with it. I definitely cannot sell it. It has damage to it. I am going to give it one more year, one more season. Let's see how much I gravitate towards it, how much I wear it this season. If I won't wear it enough, then I will pass it on at the end of this season. So this sweater is the one that I just got, and I can actually still send it back. So what do you think? Should I keep it or should I send it back and try to find another one? I really would like to have a quarter zip jumper, but looking at the colors of my sweaters, I already have these kind of beigey colors multiple times. So ideally I would love to have something in a different color, but I couldn't find any online that I liked. And I tried on actually so many also different colors, but none of them suit me as well as this one, size-wise and just like the way it fit. So I'm a little bit torn because I like the material. I like that it's striped. I definitely don't have anything striped yet. And I of course love the quarter zip. That's why I wanted to have a jumper like this. So what do you think? Should I keep it or should I send it back and try to find something else? This plain black sweater, I got it as a clothes swap a few years back, and it's a very uninspiring, simple piece of clothing that I don't really wear very often. I only gravitate towards it when I just quickly want to put something on and I don't want to get anything nice dirty. But it's like I'm not in love with it, and I'm in love with a lot of the other sweaters that I have. Most of them I'm in love with, except for the yellow one so far. But there are still qualities that I like about it. This one I'm quite indifferent about, but it's kind of practical when I don't want to dress up. I think I'm gonna bring this to Hungary and put it in my wardrobe there. I got this vintage sweater at the garage sale last year, and I have been wearing it quite frequently in the summer months. It's quite thin and it's more of a spring-summer sweater, so I think I'm just gonna store it away. And another vintage summer sweater that is getting stored away. Let's move on to the cardigans, and this cardigan is definitely not in style currently. I got it a few years back when it was more in style than right now, but I do like it. It's very practical, it's warm, you can throw it on almost anything. It's a good layering piece, it has a nice material, and this is the only piece that I have in a similar style. The only cardigan that is thicker that I have. All of my other cardigans are more for the summer. So I'm gonna keep it this season and see how much I wear it. This is a wool cardigan that I got last year secondhand, and I think I wear it more in the summer months, but I can still imagine wearing this on warmer days and as a layering piece in the winter, so I'm gonna keep it out. This one I also got secondhand earlier this year. I feel like it's more of a spring and summer piece, although I think I can still wear it on warmer autumn days. So I will keep it in my wardrobe for just one more month, and after that I will put it in storage. I have this black cardigan that I also got on a clothes swap, and I'm quite indifferent about it. I wore it a couple of times in the past few months. It is definitely a practical piece, but it's not something that I intentionally want to wear unless I am having difficulty putting together an outfit, and this one seems to be the best solution. So there is nothing wrong with it, but I'm gonna put it into current time for the next year. I'm not gonna say half a year because this piece I would wear more in the warmer months rather than the upcoming super cold months, so it wouldn't make sense to make a decision after 6 months. So I'm gonna get back to this in 1 year. So I'm gonna need space for my sweaters here, which means I'm gonna have to take out these things, as well as my t-shirts and tops. So I'm not gonna try most of these tops and t-shirts on because most of them I have been wearing throughout the summer season in the past months, and actually most of them I bought them this year. So I know how they fit, how they look like, and which ones I want to keep, which is most of them. So I'm just gonna store those away. These are all the tops. There are 5 of them, 2 of them I bought last year and 3 of them I bought this year. And then I have some t-shirts here. I will try this on. This is something that I can wear in the autumn winter season, but I'm not sure I want to keep it, so I'm gonna try it on. And then this one I actually only wear for dancing. It's just a plain black, very soft material t-shirt. And I have maybe 2-3 tops that I only wear for dancing when I go to dance classes or when I go social dancing. So maybe I will put them separately. Because ever since I have this, I don't think I ever gravitated towards it as a piece to wear in my everyday life other than dancing. So maybe it should go with my active wear then, no? 4 t-shirts that I have here, 3 of them I got this year and I love them. One of them is a bit older, but it's a basic black tee, which is useful to have. So they are staying. I just don't know where to put them. Should I store them away? Am I going to wear short sleeve t-shirts in the next month? Will there be still warmer weather? I definitely will still travel to a warm weather country in October when I might need some of these. But other than that, I'm not quite sure if I should put them away or not. Although I definitely need to have some things out which are for going to social dancing, where it might be cold outside, but when you dance and you're inside, it's really warm. So I need to have clothes out for that. So it's a bit complicated with me, I must say. Let me try this one on and make a decision. So this t-shirt is definitely a little bit more worn out. It's an older piece that I had for 5 years, and the neckline is not perfect anymore, I would say. But it's still like a versatile piece that I can style with a lot of my clothes actually, and also my dresses and skirts, but also with just jeans. And it has a very nice material. So I think I'm gonna keep it as long as it's still okay to wear in public. So usually these ones I don't put away for winter because there's space for it here. But I feel like this year I want to put them away. And since these are summer things, I'm not gonna try them on. I will make a decision about whether or not I want to keep them in the beginning of the next summer season. I have worn most of these in the past summer season. So I think I'm just gonna put those away because it's a bit difficult to access my pants and my belts here if these are hanging here. So let's do that. These 2 I got this summer, and these are for when I go dancing and it's really hot. So these are perfect for social dancing or dance classes. These are my dancing tops for the summer, but I probably won't need them anymore this season. This is another top that I actually already decluttered before because I don't wear it in my everyday life. I don't like the color that much. But it is also perfect for dancing. So I have been wearing it to dance classes. So I'm gonna keep it with that pile. And then all of these are just my summer tops, except for this one. This is a blazer blouse, or what do you call it? A costume blouse. So for now I'm gonna leave it here and I might just put it together with my costume. I'm honestly considering of decluttering it because this color is exactly the same color as my skin and really, really, really makes me look pale. So I have another one which is also better fitting and has a better color. So I might declutter this. I will make a decision about that. And then 2 more tops. These are being put away. I got these 2 tops also secondhand this year. Then I also have this vintage long sleeve, which I haven't worn yet. I got this from, I feel like I got it from my mom, but I'm not sure it was hers, to be honest. I'm gonna try to style it this season because I like it. Definitely a keeper. Another second-hand piece. This one is from last year. This one is also a second-hand piece, but it has a tiny little hole somewhere. But it's not very obvious, so I can still wear it. I have 4 dresses, which are very warm winter dresses, and 3 of them I got last year or within the last 1 year. So I'm not going to try them on because I know that I would want to keep them and I know they fit me. However, I'm gonna try this one on because I think this one is too big. Okay, so this one is definitely a little big on me, but that is not my only problem. If it was just that, I would consider keeping it in case I gain weight or in case I get pregnant. It would have been good. But the bottom of it is oddly shaped, either oddly shaped or oddly stretched out, I think. So it doesn't fit well anymore. It doesn't, the flow of it or how it fits around the knee or around the thighs, it's not flattering. So I think it's time to part with this one.